I was I was still buzzing off of the UFC event from like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
That was man, Amanda Nunes. Everyone's talked about her like to death, I'm sure, but holy shit, that girl.
What happened?
She beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey, like decisively.
Okay.
You know, and she took her career apart, and then so she was supposed to fight Cyborg, which is
a robot.
Crazy ass name, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, she beat all the girls, so that she had to fight a robot. So Cyborg has been like long regarded as like one of the best, if not the best, female MMA fighter, and she trucks anyone she fights, like she walks through them. And so everyone was like, okay, Amanda Nunes is the best, Cyborg's the best, this is the fight to make. And they were supposed to fight, but then Nunes got sick, and then Dana was saying like, she's not a real champion, this and that. And she was the underdog, plus 220. Everyone thought that means like you're gonna fucking get your ass beat.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's pretty standard, but it's pretty wide gap, you know. So if you bet $100, you would have won 220 on her.
Okay.
So she gets in there, dog, and it only took like 10 to 12 punches, and she knocked Cyborg's lights out.
Really?
Yeah. You know the face you make when you're talking to someone and then you forget if you left the stove on? That's the face Cyborg made, like right before going down. Like she's like in the fight. She's like, okay, shit, slip. Did I lock the house? Oh, and then just boom, 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 and then she's done, gone.
Bloom, bloom, bloom.
Yeah, and Amanda has this like her arms are super long, but she has this crazy like she comes over the top and she like hooks her arm. It looks like a fucking like a scythe, and she just fucking bang, just hooks it into your face. And she clocked her with one of those. I was like,
First round? This happened?
First round.
She knocked her out. First round.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Same thing with Ronda Rousey.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's a beast. She's the best fighter of all time now.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be, I think, a minute before there's any woman who can compete with that girl.
That's dope.
Yeah.
She's going to have to actually start fighting robots.
No, I think she will, because there's nothing left. I don't think anyone could be a challenge for her. Whooping that ass.
The Floyd Mayweather one was so funny.
That was so good.
I didn't even like hear about it, and then I saw like a random Twitter moment about it or some shit.
Yeah, it was like so I talked about that a little bit like a few episodes ago. It was basically like Ryzen or Risen, I forget how to pronounce it. It was like a Japanese league / promotion.
And didn't you say the fight wasn't actually going to happen?
So it was like this weird thing where basically it looked like they were trying to do something they'd done before, where like a Japanese league will get a boxer to come over, and then they like get the rules weird, and then last minute they're like, oh, this is a public event, and it's basically like they're trying to like hoodwink them into like getting their ass whooped by a kickboxer in front of like a bunch of people.
Okay.
Basically to, you know, so they're trying to do a similar thing where they're trying to get Mayweather knocked out in their promotion or like hurt, to like show, one, that Mayweather isn't the best of all time, and two, it's like on their mat. You know, they'd love nothing more than Mayweather to go down with like their fucking fight promo behind him. So,
and Mayweather knew this.
He figured it out. So he said, no, this is either going to be an exhibition match or there's no, there's no fight, and it's going to be a boxing match. He's not going to get to kick me. There are no elbows. There's none of that shit. It's boxing. And then they say, oh, okay. So he gets the rules where he wants it to be, which he should. And so it was a live streamed event, and it wasn't like an official fight. So it went on neither of their records. It was only 3 rounds, and it didn't even get there because that kid got his ass handed to him. Oh my God.
That was embarrassing.
Did you watch the replay?
Yeah, I did.
I was like, those punches that Mayweather hit him with, his fucking head shot out like a cannon. Yeah, just fucking.
He was doing that face.
Yeah.
He was doing that fucking.
Did I
stove? I could have sworn I left the stove on.
Just talking to his wife in the crowd.
Yeah.
Honey,
we dropped the dog off at the walker, right?
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he got his ass whooped.
That was and he was like,
oh, he's like crying at the end. So
I
bad.
felt bad laughing, man, but it's like,
Yeah.
how are you gonna take that fight?
Flex, not trying to flex. Man, I'm holding half a stack, not trying to flex. Flex, not trying to flex. Take your bitch to Nordstrom Rack, that's not a flex.